his words.
Okay. Andy, thank you.
Call it a youth movement in central Pennsylvania politics. 21-year-old Dan Rae wants to be a Democratic nominee for state representative. At the same time, he's a Bloomsburg University student. Eyewitness News reporter Mike Trim tells us how this young candidate is making his mark.
At 21 years old, Dan Rae is onto something big.
I have secured the Democratic nomination and won my write-in campaign.
He's one of the youngest candidates to ever run for the state's 109th district. Rae's write-in campaign could make him the Democratic nominee for November's general election. And Rae says age is just a number.
My age really isn't a liability. It's not something that is going to hurt me. I think it's something that is going to work to my advantage because right now I have a lot of energy, a lot of new ideas, a lot of things that I want to get done.
Like job creation. Rae says the state is bleeding jobs and he wants to do something to fix it. While he works in his campaign, though, he'll be working in the classroom as well. Rae just finished his junior year at Bloomsburg University. While Rae is a current student here at Bloomsburg University, he says the student population really didn't factor into the vote. You see, primary election day was weeks after classes ended. According to Columbia County's Democratic Party, Rae is leading the Democratic race by roughly 120 votes. But that vote hasn't been finalized by the Columbia County Board of Elections yet. Rae's supporters say they'll be ready to support him if he is the candidate.
We have a good young man who has stepped up, willing to take the heat, knowing that there's going to be a lot of problems, and is out there and did a lot of work to get on the ballot.
And Rae knows he's up against it. If he's the Democratic nominee, he'll face off against the Republican incumbent, Dave Millard. And that's a challenge Rae says he'll accept. In Bloomsburg, Mike Trim, Eyewitness News.
Millard has been in office for the 109th district since 2004. The district covers most of Columbia County.
The results aren't official yet, but it looks like a Bloomsburg University student won a write-in campaign in the primary and will go up against an incumbent this fall. Newswatch 16 spoke to Dan Rae this afternoon in Bloomsburg. The 21-year-old has declared victory in a countywide write-in campaign. If his numbers are correct, he'll be the Democratic nominee this fall, taking on Republican incumbent Dave Millard in the race to be the state representative in the 109th district. Rae says he thinks he has the energy for the job.
I acknowledge the fact that I'm young. I acknowledge the fact that I don't have all the experiences of an older generation. But I also acknowledge I'm honest enough with myself to talk to those people, to ask questions, to learn, to bring people into the fold.
Representative Millard told us today he'll wait till the election results are final to comment. Columbia County elections workers say the vote could be unofficially tallied as early as tomorrow.